daughter, and I said, I'm supporting her. I said, our main thing is our family, but I said, I'm trying to help Mother out. But I said, you involve my cousin, my mother's niece, yeah, and her husband. And her husband got a lot of stuff, and I said, with my dad's Social Security and stuff, and I said, my mother kept telling me everything was being taken care of, the yard, everything was being taken care of. And I wasn't even allowed. I said, Miss Dillon, I wasn't even allowed to come in the house to a certain point once my daddy passed. Once my daddy passed, he said, okay. And I said, he left me the 2 cars, and Mother was power of attorney, and then Mother told me I had access to her house. And Josh, I don't have a clue why. And your mother was pissed off at that. And one reason why I'm telling y'all this is, your mother said, well, because I love you too. You're like a son to me. I always want, you are. I mean, I consider you like my nephew or something. Your mother and I are close, and I care a lot about you, Josh, and I pray for you every day, and Tanya too, and Tim and everybody. But I told Barbara Dillon, I said, I was left out of the picture for a long time, and I'm just now gaining access, and you're too busy on the weekends to let me come in and get that furniture, and you're telling me I got a washing machine that's slinging water. It washes good, but it's slinging water, and basically anything in that house is supposed to be mine according to my daddy's will and everything, and you're denying me that, but you want me to go in there and take everything out of there and get out of your way so you can sell my mother's house for $215,000, which you won't sell in that neighborhood. It's right behind North Cap Mall there. I said, Miss Dillon, in that neighborhood, my mother would be lucky to get that. I said, this was after like the first 4 months. I went through it in the beginning because my cousin unfortunately my cousin put her in. That was my mother's niece, my dad. But anyway, I said, Miss Dillon, I said, I haven't known about this very long, and you're ordering me, and I have a family of my own, and I stay busy, and I love my family, and I'm a very helpful person to other people, but I do work. And I said, and said she might as well be my husband. I said, my husband works, and my daughter, and I have a daughter to take care of, and she's getting ready to go back to school. So I said, you need to back off a little bit. And I told Mother, about my washing machine thing. I said, Mother, I understand that it's the washer and the dryer and the stove and all that and the refrigerators, and I don't need any of the other stuff. I just want a washing machine. But I said, because Sears wants to charge me $300 for one, so I'd rather just not. I'd rather just put the towels down and mop my laundry room. It's itty bitty anyway. But I'm trying. I told your mother. Basically, as I told your mother, I said, Bonnie, I'm trying real hard to come down there, and I'm eliminating stuff. The lady I thought was going to have the yard sale, she's getting kicked out of her house because she couldn't pay her power got turned off because her boyfriend didn't do what he said he was going to do. It's kind of like a typical Dennis. You remember Dennis? Maybe.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he was an idiot. I'm sorry, but that was one of my biggest mistakes. It was all right at first, but I've made some mistakes in my life, Josh, but I paid for every single one of them, and I'm. You and Bonnie know more than anything. My mother has been very judgmental of me, and she's been self-enclosed since my brother died 12 years ago. And now she needs me. She had my niece, the daughter of my aunt that separated everybody, and at 13 years old, we quit, everybody exchanging gifts because there were too many people were having too many damn babies and stuff. I don't mean to say damn babies because I love kids, but you know what I'm saying. But, it just got to be too much. But she tried to separate everybody. And I don't understand why my daddy and my mother put these people in their business, but they did. And they kept me, my cousin's husband kept me from going to that house, and all of a sudden he told the real estate, I lost the key. He didn't lose the key. When we were first allowed access, Josh, it was like after 3 months I first found out about everything that was going on. My mother finally let me know. Yeah, that was 3 months before my daddy passed away too. But but my mother finally let me know really what was going on. Oh, we can't go there. We can't talk about George. I know your mother. I don't know if your mother said to you or not. But it's like, well, we can't go there. George, my daddy was in Manicare. He was passing. He was in the hospice. And his ashes are at Wages and Sons. But they're in George, my niece's husband's name. They should be in my name. I went out there, and I prayed, and I talked to those people. And I told Mother, I said, Mama, said she has a friend that makes cremation boxes, and he's going to check with Bob. I said, we were going to sell your dining room table and those 2 chairs. Well, he decided he didn't want the 2 chairs, but he took the table and redid it, Mom. But I said, he's the one that made for Christmas. Did you got a damn cremation box? First present he opened. He didn't open the 24, Jeff Gordon stuff that Brittany and I gave him, this big old thing and all kind of stuff. But he opened that, which made it pretty sad. Brittany, thank goodness, Brittany was opening some of hers at the same time, so she didn't have to cry. Yeah, Brittany's pretty tough. She's good. She's very good. But everything. But he let Bob have the dining room table, and he didn't want these 2 chairs. There's stuff I could bring to St. Simon's. I told Stacey, I said, you got this job coming up down in Florida at Scoop. It's the manager of the Fox 5 News. Yeah, the guy that does the weather's related to Robert Cook that I met through your mother and Anthony and Keith. Yeah, Anthony's younger brother Keith. Mm-hmm. And that's when I first met your mother. I was 18 years old when I first met her. So he's Robert's uncle, and he's still alive, but he's had a heart attack. He went through some heart stuff. So everything, but Scoop is the manager for all that. He's over all that stuff, and he's got a condominium that's right below where you and your mama live, and everything. And we're supposed to go there sometime between August and October. We thought we were going to get to go through, Sidney's just going to drop us off where y'all are, and Brittany wanted to go to that school and stuff. Which that might still happen after some stuff I've been going through recently. I mean, because all I got to do, Josh, all I got to do is just send her records down there, right? I mean, if he drops me off in St. Simon, I mean, I don't want Brittany to miss school or anything. But I mean, there's a way to handle that. Because your mother showed me that school. It's only 6 miles or something from your house. It's not far from your house. You go where we got coffee at that Quick Trip or whatever little convenience. Not the one right at your house, but there's another one. And you turn left and go up there. There's another one. And then there's a school. I mean, it didn't seem like it was maybe 3 miles away. Your mother's been telling me about some places pretty close to your neighborhood that we could move into. And then again, she said, y'all don't need to move anywhere. You just stay with Josh. Now, Josh got his own apartment, when y'all help each other out, we just give her. She got her a swamp lady or something like that. We've laughed about that. But he said, Mama, don't worry. We go down there, I'll handle Sylvia again. Well, I'm not scared of what she says. And she said Molly said the kitty sit on Noddy's head. That Noddy's like the big daddy. Yeah, she calls it kitty. Your mother calls it kitty corners. I'm proud of your mom, Josh. I'm real proud of where she works and what she does. And I could help with it. She said, Edie, they're having a hard time employing people. I said, I would be a good employee. I'd be there every day, Bonnie. And I'd help you clean your house. And said you'd help do your yard. And it would probably be less expensive for him to have a knee replacement down there than it is where we are, because the Mexicans get everything done first. They do. They get everything first. And so I'm not.
The Jehovah's Witnesses are here. I'm about to have a study, so I'll call you. I'll call back
Josh,
a little bit
sorry.
later.
I love you, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I sound like I was rattling off, but I was trying to catch up. If I kept you too long, you're a wonderful listener, though, and I consider you like a son to me. And Brittany considers you like a brother. And you wrote something to Brittany one time that you'd always be her brother. And we keep your picture handy. We needed a new one of you, though. I got one when you were in school, and then I got one when you graduated. But I always love you. If you remember, please let your mother know I called. And if she wants to call me tomorrow,
I'll let her know that you called. Certainly, I'll let her know that you called.
You remember? Okay.
Yeah, I'll remember. She's just tired.
Okay, me too.
Home.
Me too. I've been through a lot of stuff today. I'm going through a lot with my mother, but I never forget about y'all, Josh, and I think about you every day. And when I talk to her, I always tell her to give you my love when she sees you.
Okay. Well,
take care. You're a wonderful listener. I'm sorry if I sound like I was rattling off. I'm going through a lot of stuff, and I appreciate you listening.
Okay.
And your input too. Whatever you want to tell me, something. I love you. I'll give Brittany your love. Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Take care.
Okay. You too.
Take care. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Jesus.